So here's the corner of our backyard where we are about to put in a sport court.
We are halfway through day one. They've marked out approximately where the concrete is gonna go. 25 foot 10 inches wide by, I think 30 foot 11 inches long. They've started to put the hole for the hoop. So we had to pop out the fence just a little bit here around the tree in order to make room. Day one is complete in terms of the progress. You can see here we have removed those trees and all the old like shrubs and stuff. So the backyard looks a lot bigger now. We're gonna gain back this split space here that was sort of dead space for the kids to play and for me to play. And then they fixed the fence over there, which is really cool. Well, there goes that brick planter box. It's crazy how quickly you can destroy something. Okay, day two of sport court installation. So they got it all in there. All right, here we go. Whoa! Look at how powerful that is, guys. Whoa, look at that. Wow, that is some strong machinery, isn't it? Look, guys, he used a chain to hook it up. Now he's gonna drag that one. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, that's what you were talking about yesterday, right? Look at that. Guys, look at how smart this guy is. He's able to get it on the side there. Look at that. What great work. Okay, day three. Man, I'm pretty impressed with how quickly these guys have been going. The hole is all dug. So it's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why they covered it up. There's my hole. 4 feet deep, a little bit bigger than 20 inches by 20 inches. Here we go. It's looking really great. The measurements, I've checked them like 5 times. Everything looks good. And we've got the hole for the hoop, conduit, things coming together. We've got the full area with the vapor barrier down. The base rock is underneath, the compacted gravel, that's all underneath. And now we've got the number 5 rebar in there. So this thing should be hopefully pretty darn sturdy. You can see where I wired the conduit. We're gonna have a little electrical box over here in the corner, a wireless receiver, a network switch, an amplifier, and then wiring to the speakers. Also, it'll go out to under the hoop there. Under the hoop, there'll be an electrical outlet, a light switch for the light to turn the hoop on and off. I have Ethernet there. We get power actually from over there on the other side of the hoop. That's where the power comes from. All right, so now the concrete is going in. The concrete is there. So we've got a nice little knockout over there for our names, our handprints. The plate is in there for the hoop. And they did a really nice job. They poured it in there. They cut the joints. I don't exactly know how many days now we have to wait before we can walk on it, but just to be safe, I'm not gonna walk on it for a while. Okay, one more day of progress is down and the court is looking great. So got the cement there. Oh, they removed all the wood. So there was wood to retain all the concrete all the way around. They removed all the wood and they've put in some posts here so that we can have a mount for an electrical outlet there, as well as a light switch to turn on the game light on and off. All the conduit is cleared out of the concrete, which is great. Okay, another day of progress here. The hoop is in, we've been taking shots, so looks beautiful up there. Yeah, we're really happy with the way this is all turning out. It's gonna be a great thing for our family. They did a really nice job tying off all the electrical down here. Another electrical point here on a post. Well, that's be like the light switch for the light that's gonna go on top. Oh, they put some mulch here. We have to replace this fence at some point. It's a pretty old fence, but they put mulch here so at least you're not gonna slip off and break your ankle. Here is the other electrical. But yeah, all in all, it's super exciting.
Okay, quick update. This video so far has been showing day by day progress. Then a funny thing happened. My neighbor on one side of the court said, hey, we should replace this fence. It's really old. I got convinced to do it. Meanwhile, the fence on the other side fell down. So next thing you know, we ended up in this sort of like multi-month process of doing new landscaping and tearing down an old fence and getting rid of old ivy and removing some dead trees and rotten plants and rotten trees and then building a new fence. This whole thing took a lot of time, money, and stress. But it has finished, and the court does look amazing. So now I'll show the final bit of court construction. Just know there was about a 2-month gap from the last video to the next video.
All right, we're about ready to install our Versacourt, right, Viv?
Yeah.
All right, we'll make a little video just to see how hard it is.
What's a Versacourt?
What's a Versacourt? That's this court material here that we got. These tiles.
Oh.
Right here.
No wonder it said Versacourt.
Here it is. Here's our design.
I can't see.
My kids have been doing a jigsaw puzzle. So look here. The way they give it to you is they give you the grid, and they have...
Hello.
Oh, you all right there, Viv?
Yeah.
And they have numbers on each one. So I'm just gonna pass out grids to the kids, and they're gonna go put them in the right spot, and we're gonna see how long it takes for us to do this. Hey, so this has come together pretty simply, right, Zaki? What, we were going for about 25 minutes? So probably it'll take us an hour to get the whole thing? No, we've been working on it for an hour. We've been working on it for an hour. Okay, all right. But I think we're cooking now. All right, get that cardboard out of here. All right, we just finished putting it in. It was not that hard to do. It was a little bit difficult for us to get it all lined up properly. But, oh man, this looks awesome. This is way better than just concrete. Got the Mamba logo. Wait, Zachary, what are we doing here?
Putting the last screw in for the Versacourt. Woohoo!
We're anchoring it in so that it doesn't move over time. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Not too tight. Oh, get it, make sure you're in there. There you go. Not too tight. A little more. A little more. A little more. Oh, hey-oh. It's got to go down just a bit more. Here, let me hold it for you. Now go. That's good. One more. Beautiful. All right, that's all we need.
Thingy.
Great.
Thingy.
Slapping in, or not slapping in, but yeah, slap it in. The last piece. There it is.
It's finished.
Oh, Mom's gonna take the first shot. Who's taking the first shot?
No.
She is gonna do it. Oh, the steal. Here's this box. I'll flip the camera around. Got a couple things here. Ethernet. These are all different speaker wires that are coming in. This is power supply, DC. This is to power my Hue lights that are outside. So everything comes in here. There's a lot of extra space here. I think I might have a small network switch here at one point. So right now, just kind of trying to future-proof the space. And so just under the hoop now. Junction box here. AC comes in, AC goes out. This is the light switch right here. So this is both an electrical outlet if you need to plug something in, as well as the light switch for the top light that's above the hoop. That light switch actually controls this outlet. This outlet is where it's plugged in. This here is a DC junction box. All my speakers and stuff go in there. I got these rock speakers that I'm super happy with. These are OSD RS850s. They sound fantastic. So here's our lovely redwood tree. Love this tree. Over here on this side of the court now. Here, so you can see where we are. There's the hoop, right? So here is a nice electrical outlet here. It's got USB-C, USB-A. another rock speaker, and then here is just another DC junction box. So that one has Ethernet in the future in case I ever want to wire up any cameras or anything around here. It has, that's a 4-line cable there, so that has both speaker wire and lighting. So it's evening time here, and look, I'll show you what the court looks like when it's all lit up. I mean, it's definitely lit up well enough now to play a game of basketball at night.
That's it. It's done. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, and hopefully this can provide some inspiration for anyone else who wants to build something similar in their backyard.